This is 41.j. It's how many times I tried to get this thing done.
41, Antoine Bethea.
All right. I was thinking it's a dude from Buffalo, Gilliam. He's 41. I can't think of any good 41s. It got to be fullbacks, right?
41. I just got Antoine Bethea.
Who you got, Rob?
You can hear me clear?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't.
Who's on your list? Who's on the list of best ever?
At 41?
I don't know. I don't have my phone.
I can't think of 41. Like I said, I know Gilliam, I believe, for Buffalo. Antoine Bethea. 41.
Yes, sir. Antoine Bethea, Indianapolis coach legend.
I don't know too many 41s.
No, I don't think anybody does. Let me see here. Players of War 41. Anybody that we know?
Shoot him.
I think Josh Allen, I believe, for...
Oh, he is 41.
For the Jags.
Oh, for the Jaguars?
Switched it, right? Is he 41 or he switched it? Isn't he number 9 now or something like that?
Nah, he's still the same
41.
number.
He's still 41?
The best Josh Allen in the league.
My hero. Jackie Bates, not to be confused with Jesse Bates.
Jackie Bates. That's his grandpa?
That's his cousin?
That's his grandpa.
I don't.
It's Papa.
Love this site.
Papa.
It's Papa. This is Papa.
Yeah, Keith Byers. There you go, Keith Byers.
Oh, that's a good one. Eagles, fullback.
That might be the best one. I don't see much else. Malcolm Brown.
Moonlighted as a running back occasionally. Yeah, Keith Byers is a good one.
Todd Christensen.
Oh, Todd Christensen. Yeah. The commentator.
He said Endgame?
Huh? No, he's a commentator.
It sounded like dude said Endgame.
No, I don't see any names worth saying out loud. 41 is a pitiful number.
I thought you guys said you fixed that.
Well,
What is it?
Temporarily.
Okay.
It came back a little bit, but now I don't hear it.
I don't know no
D. Delaney, Jeff Delaney. Jeff Delaney?
Oh,
41.
Jeff Delaney. Oh, yeah.
Delaney
Episode 41. Respect the
big
game. We Bizak.
Yes, a lot of technical difficulties on this side, but I don't know. We'll see. I can't even hear anything. But what's up?
I think Billy has a ghost in his studio where every week it comes in and stuff's unplugged and stuff's off and it needs to be rebooted. I swear, Uncle Jerome over there just handling it.
It's wild, bro. Like I come in
it's
here.
Not a lizard? You sure it's not a lizard?
No, every time I come in too,
funny,
I keep the AC unplugged. I always look and see. I can't even turn around because I'm using a different microphone right now.
Ain't no lizard. That's Uncle Jerome in the back. Uncle Jerome in there when having fun with
Jerome Seinfeld?
No, Uncle Jerome that lived there before you bought the house. Died in the garage.
It's a possibility because there's a lot of stuff going on over here.
Yeah, hey, died in the garage. Carbon monoxide.
It's a big garage. You might have.
Yeah, so
I can see I can get closer a little bit.
Now he's back for his garage. He's just messing with you right now. We can't have his
garage. I've got the corner of it is studio, and then the rest of it is a bunch of crap. I got
an idea. Maybe you should open this book, okay, and then draw a door. With the doorknob and knock 3 times.
Hit you with the Beetlejuice.
I mean, I'm glad that's a movie. Then you sound like you're underwater. Oh wait, who are you talking to?
Rob.
Oh yeah, Rob. Don't talk to me. I'm having a rough day when it comes to this.
You sound like you're underwater. You got your earbuds and your microphone budgie thingies.
I got the beats in. I can swap out to the.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, they sound a little different than the white ones.
I'll turn you up. I'll turn up my volume so I can hear you, but then I got to hear Felix at a 2x. His microphone is like he's here.
We'll swap him out.
Good microphone, bro. It gets the job done.
Yeah. It's the clearest of everybody's.
For the low price on Amazon, they still have some if you want to get one.
Get one.
It's still there.
I'm negative money.
I've got this one here. You plug in the microphone to the computer, the headphones to the microphone, all right here. It's got your little screen on, the wind protector. It's very good.
Oh yeah.
You've sent me stuff before. Go ahead and fill that in the box.
I've got
what is that?
I've got the Shure dynamic mic. I got 4 of these.
Look at this guy. He's got a whole like a legit thing over there.
I got the
when
camera
you coming down, dude. We're gonna do the live show when you come down.
The camera here.
Live show from the basement.
He came down for the wedding, and that was it. There we go. Rob's back with a vengeance.
You got to come back next year for the Buffalo Bills game, since the offensive coordinator is coming back.
No, he's gonna get a new team.
No, they said it the other day he's back in action.
I sent mail. I sent some mail to the front office.
You probably shouldn't say that. What time is it?
Oh,
Rob, you
Lord.
in? Can you hear us, Rob? It shows your mic's not connected, my friend. They'll come back.
He said
he'll come back. There you go. Dealing with this Apple stuff, I swear, like now he's got to come back out and come back in and reset. And here I am, just recording on this Android tablet. And it never fails.
There you go. See, back with a vengeance.
Yep.
Speaking of comebacks, the Ravens did not come back.
They did not.
No.
They did not. Me and my old man were talking about it today. 17 points. The defense kind of did its job. Were you mad at Flowers for that fumble?
Oh, terrible. You never reach the ball in traffic.
And there's 2 guys closing on him with somebody in the front, right?
In traffic.
To get that touchdown, though, man. I'm more mad about the other stuff he did.
Yeah, the taunting.
Yeah, taunting. You losing and you taunting. I can't stand that.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. That's just
and it's not a field goal. You losing, and you taunting. It's gross.
Yeah.
They be doing first down.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
Snead was grabbing his leg. He was trying to get him. He wouldn't get off his leg. So he gets up and he just kind of throws the ball down. I don't see what the problem is. You can dance, you can spike, you can do everything. But if you look at another adult professional, you get taunting.
No,
it's the one thing I will never understand.
He stood over him and flexed. You can't do that to another individual.
Oh my God!
He's got a family out there watching that.
That is true. You got to look good for the kids who are awake watching the game.
I think they would just if they could taunt each other all day, they would fight all day.
Yeah, but there's real taunting. Then there's like, bro, you just made a good play, and you're feeling it. He's not spiking the ball in his face.
Yeah,
he flexed on him though. Can't flex on him.
You can't push his helmet down either, and then flex on him.
No, the pushing them down wasn't the problem. It was
wasn't a problem.
Over
it was
him and
spinning the ball.
But
you spit the ball, stood over and flexed.
But like Dewey saying, you're losing. You shouldn't even be doing that anyways.
You can't flex when you 5'8", 166 pounds.
And then he cut his hand throwing his helmet down. I thought that was funny. It reminded me of my entire life. You already messed up, and then you go and you hit something and you cut your finger. That's what you get, dumbass.
He did a Mark Stoudemire.
I tell you, just South Florida is always gonna South Florida. I swear, man. Except if it's Bosa, he never South Florida's.
Because he's
always just straightforward.
He doesn't even do the flag plant no more. He did that for one season, and that was it.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I've not seen that in a while.
They told him, "Listen, you're better than South Florida now. Don't South Florida. Be better than that."
Game 1, AFC Championship. I know none of us. Well, Rob picked, I think, Chiefs, but I don't think anyone else thought this was going to go like this.
On my actual picking, I picked the Chiefs. But like I said, the Chiefs win. I get it, but to score a touchdown in the first quarter and then get blanked the rest of the game. Now, you had a fumble, had an interception, had another fumble. Like the Zay Flowers fumble, I'm never upset at a guy who tries to make a hustle play, especially in real time. But once you slow it down, it's first down at the 1 yard line. So he was getting the first down no matter what. They're
There's no need to extend the ball forward. It wasn't 4th and goal. It was 2nd and 2, and he managed to dive for the first. He got the first. So it sucks that he fumbled it, but it's a hustle play. I'm playing the result. But I'm never mad at a guy who makes a hustle play that kind of goes the wrong way. But he could have just went down to the 1, 1st and goal from the 1 with that offense. You're going to get in. You know what I mean?
It's the same thing we were kind of talking about last night. It's like it's just hindsight. If he would have scored, we wouldn't be talking about how he dove.
No, for sure. No, if he
but
scored, great way to extend. But
you could still be critical. Like you were taught, you don't reach the ball over in traffic.
And he was out far too. Like he wasn't jumping from the 1.
He did the Superman dive.
Yeah, he went way out there to get it.
I definitely agree that it wasn't necessary for the moment.
Awesome play by Snead. I mean, I can't wait for him to put his Colts helmet on, but awesome play.
But yeah, we're talking about Flowers fumbling it. The play was amazing. Like he popped it right out.
I can't wait to see those plays in Indy, man.
I don't think. I know you guys get like $40 million under the cap, but that's a lot. I'm not going to be able to spend all that.
More than 40.
Okay,
we're like 70 something.
So you have that hustle, but that sucks. Then you have. What was it? I'm trying to think of which game it was. So then didn't Van Noy get a penalty? They get a good stop. It was like 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 5 or something.
Yeah,
Van Noy goes in and headbutts somebody.
Guy.
But like barely taps him on the mask. Yeah, barely taps him. And you hit him with a 15, just moving right down the field. It's the Chiefs, bro. You cannot go near those guys. The NFL is pushing them to get to the Super Bowl, bro. And there's nothing can convince me otherwise, man.
Yeah, I do got to say is like, I don't think you got to look at how the Ravens even scored. Like Lamar matrixed the dude over his shoulder and then broken play touchdown. So they didn't go down the field and score the whole game. That was, if anything, I put that on the fluky side of the fence, like 52% fluky that you got that. And that's what I said. That's what they're successful with.
I could see fluky, but also 2 turnovers, not in the red zone, 2 turnovers in the end zone. They eventually started moving the ball. That's more fluky stuff to me than those.
7 rushes for the best rushing team in the league.
That's what did it. It was a bad game plan. The game plan was horrible.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't know if it was the game plan or just the play calling in the moment. But
you try to outsmart yourself.
That was horrible, dude. Like you are the number 1 rushing team. I think
he was thinking too much.
And you went out and ran the ball 7 times.
And he was
running
back. I think Lamar was thinking too much, trying to.
And I said it during the game. I said, I don't understand this whole. Why is Justice Hill in the game? I don't get it.
Yeah. He got 2 3rd and 1s back to back. Like, bro, terrible.
Yeah, like we're gonna run our smallest guy.
Yeah, one of them he got stopped.
He got.
Yeah, we're gonna outsmart him. Yeah, we're gonna get to the smallest guy, the up back, and make dude.
And then they had Lamar to convert 4th and 1.
Yeah, use your playmakers. You don't got to outthink anybody for the most part in this game. You can tell me.
You can tell me Dalvin Cook is cooked. He's done. He's finished. I want him in the game before I want Justice Hill in the game.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was not.
What was up with the lack of targets to Odell?
He wasn't getting open.
Yeah, and he was. That's the thing. Like people were talking. Oh, where was Odell the whole game? The whole season. He gets he gets like 2 catches a game. He's barely on the focal point of the offense. It's Zay Flowers, likely, or Andrews, and that's pretty much it.
Unless you're Odell Beckham daddy, you understand what's going on.
No, like who?
Apparently, he watched a whole nother game.
Yeah, who's blaming Odell? Like this isn't on Odell. Who said it was on him?
Yeah, that was.
I didn't even know he played. I didn't even know he was out there.
Tweet I saw.
I thought he was doing calisthenics out there.
Yeah,
I didn't even know he was in the game.
You want to hit him a little bit because Chiefs are playing back. They're not playing up anymore. So obviously you're going to get a little more underneath stuff. They're not letting the big play over their head. They're keeping everything in front. So of course the streaking across the middle is going to be there. But yeah, man,
can't blame Odell for this.
Something I didn't understand was
that was the weirdest thing to me.
Was I know Andrews is great, but he hadn't played since week 11 with like a broken ankle. Likely came in and played really good, and then they didn't play Likely. They it was I don't understand it. And then Likely catches a ball and looks dominant. It's like, bro, he should have been Gus Bus and Likely, bro. That should have been it.
That's what you should have did.
That was a horrible game. That was a horrible game.
Ugly win. They should have just rolled
or Lamar
ball control, and that's it.
That dude had 7 seconds back there every snap, and it's like, why are you not running already? Like, look, nobody open. You have to run. You're Lamar.
Correct.
Like, 300 yards on the ground. Nobody's going to say anything. You're in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, get to the Super Bowl, Brad. When you get to that point, you got to do what got you there. You got to pull out all the stops.
That's what drives me crazy.
You can't be like, all right, I'm going to sit back in the pocket and wait. Like, your receivers aren't that good to get open anyway. Like, he missed some passes. Then there's one where he hit guys in their hands and they're dropping also. Like, you can't have both go wrong. If he's missing some, you got to catch the easy ones. If he's on target, you got to catch him. They were dropping some easy shit, except for the one to Flowers. These guys were hitting their hands in a couple plays, and it's like, oh, crap, what's going on?
They also threw like 4 or 5 balls. I know Odell was a target on some, like on the left side of the field. His spray chart was like
the fly routes.
5 out of 6 he missed. And they were bad. Yeah. I mean, he was overthrown. He wasn't even given a chance. But they had about 2 that maybe a different team gets PI there. But
was that a PI on pass to Likely in the end zone in triple coverage?
No.
The one guy didn't grab him and pulled him down.
Why would he throw that?
That's what I said.
I mean, if you break it down in slow-mo, you could probably see somebody touch the man before. But, like, when you just see that play converge, nobody's even looking for PI because I can't believe he threw that. Likely was waving his hand. Like, bro, I'm open.
In my opinion,
that shit was sick, bro.
In my opinion, the ball was falling short.
Hey, I'm open. It's only 3 people over here.
The ball came up short, but there's also 3 people there. There was nowhere to fit that ball in. Like, it didn't even chuck it up where you could go jump for it. It was coming in low, right in front of the first guy.
And they had moments where they were like, Romo was talking about he could see people are open and that Lamar was just not throwing to the right dude. You never see Lamar make a tight window throw. It's always a broken, like wide open is the only way. It's broken play. He expands the pocket, runs around, throws it to somebody who on a broken play. I never seen him just sit there and throw like slants or dig routes or out routes on a covered guy, like ever. Like he has to. That's why he waits so long to me, because he has to like they got to be open.
Yeah, he's not throwing.
Well, he's used to those guys not getting open.
That's why he balls against Miami. Everybody was wide open that whole game.
That's true.
Yeah, he holds it because he's like, I'm hoping somebody's going to get open. Like I'm reading here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm making it to my 4th read. Like none of you people are open.
Yeah, and the Chiefs did a good job. Those snaps that I watched, not necessarily like their spy did really good. So like they took Lamar up the middle. He wants to run up the middle, and they eliminated that. And then when he went to go outside, the guys were there. So they definitely made it hard on him. So that might have been why he didn't run, but just ugly. Spagnuolo is
and Chris Jones dominated
really good.
Yeah, he did.
He had a hell of a game.
They couldn't block him, so all the pressure that he was getting was right in his face.
And the Chiefs O-line did great on the other side. I didn't even hear that dude's name once, the D tackle.
Who's that?
Matabuke?
From the Ravens. Yeah, the Chiefs O-line, and they got one of their best O-linemen was hurt. And they still the Ravens didn't do nothing on defense.
Matabuke is 2 solo, 6
assists.
Yeah.
They were rushing 4. Like that's not even Baltimore football. Like why are you just rushing 4 and playing coverage versus like Pat Mahomes? Like what are you doing?
That dude crapped the bed, the D coordinator, bro. There's no way you can be a defensive coordinator playing the Chiefs. I don't care week 1, week 10, Super Bowl.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Travis Kelce catch 8 passes in the first half. Like 100, a touchdown,
and you have
11 or 12 catches.
If you have a good safety, put him on Travis Kelce. What are you doing?
That dude
when it comes to that, like you want to run your zone, your man, whatever it is, you got it. You want to spy Mahomes, you want to spy Jackson. Okay, great. The only guy he can throw to is Kelce. Rice gets his, Valdez-Scantling once in a while. Kelce is the only guy that gets the looks, the targets, everything, and you're letting him roam free. I think that there was one of them. It was a great play call. Scantling went deep. What's his name curled in the middle? 4 guys spaced out, and there's Kelce standing like this. You're just waiting for the ball.
Good play.
Listen,
How you let him get that open?
Everybody watches film against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
The only people that beat him got to him. Bucks in the Super Bowl. The Bengals when they beat him. You got to get to him. You gonna rush 4 and play coverage against Pat Mahomes? Really?
Yeah.
This dude running around in there and running around and then finding someone open.
Yeah.
Like how long
you great against his zone?
Yeah, because after a while, the greatest corners aren't going to lock someone down for 4, 5, 6 seconds. It's not going to happen.
The whole thing all year is how the Chiefs have nobody. So how do you not go into the game and say, if they beat me, it's because Rashee Rice is going to go 9 catches for 100 yards.
Yeah, we're not going to give up to Kelsey
will not catch a pass.
Yeah, that's the Belichick mindset.
Correct. That's what it needs to be. And now there's going to be a head coach. I'm straight.
No. Their defensive coordinator came in there and said, we're going to play coverage, and I expect Jadeveon Clowney to dominate.
He was in there. The problem is when he would get in, Mahomes would break left or right. Nobody was there. No contain. Clowney was back there more often than I thought he was. Like, damn, he's really looking good today. Putting the pressure on. Nobody around. There goes Mahomes with a 5-yard run. Slide 5 yard out of bounds. You get this quick little first down. I mean, he's standing back there for hours.
Yeah, because they're rushing 4.
I don't get it.
I never heard of no rushers on their team until the.
I don't know who was it in the broadcast. They said they blitzed 50% of the time.
Really.
Yeah, but they didn't play like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Historic. Number one historic.
Historic. It was who was it? Nate Burleson.
Burleson was like during the season they didn't play like that.
He's reading some stuff where they blitzed 50% of the time.
Hold on. So you're telling me that a coach played a certain way the whole season and he swapped it up for a big game and it didn't work, so he made a mistake. I digress. That was just a bad 1. That's just a bad game plan, though.
I heard that the fix was in when you said that. That's what I heard.
That was just a bad game plan.
Yeah, he wasn't allowed to do
like
his
all
stuff.
week. Like all week, he sat in the meetings and was like, "Listen, we're gonna rush 4 and play coverage." Like that's a bad game. That's a bad game plan.
And if you're gonna play coverage,
somebody should have said, "Hey, you remember like when Patty loses, people get to Patty. They're not just rushing 4."
Yeah, most quarterbacks, if you get to them, they're gonna rush your throw. When you let even an average quarterback have time, he'll pick you apart. And you're letting guys who can throw the ball just hang out, and his best player is wide open on every single play.
But when you say, I'm going to rush 4, that means you have a dominant pass rusher. You're rushing only 4 guys.
They don't have.
You got somebody that's going to win. They have nobody. I could see San Fran say, hey, man, we're going to rush 4, you know what I'm saying, and play coverage. We got Bosa. We got Armstead. These dudes got Jadeveon Clowney.
Your 4 are going to get after him. And you got Fred Warner behind them.
Yeah. Even though they're benching Chase Young.
Well, we'll get to that in a minute. But you got great linebackers. You got Queen. You got Smith. But
blitz them.
Yeah, do something. The few times they did come at him, they stopped him. The few times they come at him, they got to him. Humphrey, what's the dude's name? Humphrey? He had a hell of a game.
Queen was hawking him down when he had the chance and cutting off his angles. If they just let Queen get in the backfield to chase him, Mahomes would have been strong.
The one time they brought Hamilton, he got a sack.
That's something about Hamilton.
They didn't keep him. I don't remember even seeing him after Kelsey scored on him. He left.
Hamilton, he was in there, bro. They blitzed him a few times. He was effective when they did it. But it was like, all right, we're going to do it once. They're going to think we'll do it again. We'll wait till the 4th quarter and do it again. We'll just leave the other 2 quarters alone. Forget it. But you got Pacheco, 2.80 carry, 68 yards. That's ball control, in my opinion. You're moving the ball. You're giving your guys some rest when he's pounding in there. Mahomes, 30 for 39, 30 up, 39, 1 touchdown, 241. Nothing crazy except for 11 for 116, 11 targets, bro. 11 for 11. It wasn't like playing pitch and catch out there, bro. 11 for 11.
And he made a crazy catch on one of them.
Yeah.
Another thing was they dominated the time of possession. They were converting third down after third down.
They had a 16-play drive
on this historic defense.
Crazy.
So when Lamar got it back, they had to hurry Lamar up because, like, you're not getting that many drives if we giving up 16-play drives out here.
Yeah.
Now that one, they showed the replay. That one crazy 3rd and 2, 4th one, whatever it was, where Mahomes chucks it up and Kelce like dives behind him and does one of these. Valdez-Scantling was in the corner of the end zone. There's nobody around him for 30 yards. And Mahomes is just standing there looking around. Kelce has to acrobat it. Scantling was so wide open, he could have underhand tossed it 40 yards and got a touchdown. There was nobody near him.
That's crazy.
Kelce ends up making this amazing play, but Mahomes had him the whole time. He was just kind of looking around like, what do I do back here? They had some pressure. They couldn't get to him. All they had to do was chuck it up. Now, Scantling may have dropped it. Who knows? You know how he is when he's wide open. But he's making amazing catches out there because there's no pressure on these guys. Rasheed Rice, 8 for 46. Scantling, 2 for 38. Watson, 1 for 6. Pacheco, 4 for 14.
They called that Rice screen back, and there was no holding on that.
Yeah, play. That was those 2 plays right there. They called on was 65. Those were horrible. Yeah. He blocked the dude to the ground. The guy fell. Yeah, the guy fell. What are you supposed to do? Block him. Yeah, the other one, he had his arms around his shoulders, okay, but it was a turn and let go. That's all it was. The guy with a straight route in, those were 2 bad calls. I didn't want to see the Chiefs win, but I don't like bad calls either.
They got a stat out there about Rasheed Rice.
He picked the wrong day to play the worst game, that's for sure.
Well, I put to the group chat that ref, it's when he refs, the home team generally is like covers 74% of the time. When that refs the game, the home team covers 30% of the time. The road team averages 6 more penalties or some crazy number than the home team when that ref is in the game. Like, okay. I go back and forth with the NFL being fixed or rigged and shit like that. But when you hear these stats and you see the guys they put out there, it's like they're screwing with us or they really are doing some shady shit.
Yeah, send that guy down there to ref. We'll show Baltimore who's boss.
Yeah. And they only called, 4 or 5 penalties for the whole game. Then 4th quarter comes. Hey, it's only a 10-point lead. All right, he tapped him, Van Noy, 15 yards. He spun the ball near his head and looked at him. Let's take away that 15 yards. It's like, hold on a second. You can't do that kind of shit when it comes to the Chiefs. I don't care what anybody says. You cannot fuck around when it comes to the Chiefs. They're going to throw the flag. And you could see it year in, year out, game in, game out. When the game was close in the 4th quarter, the flag is coming. If they had a bet on it, I'd take it every time. It's a guarantee. It's a lock, bro.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. This is like the least excited Super Bowl that I was rooting for. This is not what I wanted to watch Super Bowl. I'm glad I'm going to Rob's party and I'm not throwing one.
Make sure you wear your garnet and gold.
Go to Vegas. We're all going to meet up in Vegas and bet first play, first drive, and then we'll fly back if we don't win.
This was the least one, dude. Like, I've seen this Super Bowl already. I just saw it a couple years ago. I was in Colorado watching it. Like, I just saw this Super Bowl.
With that bet, you make the bet before you leave on the airplane. Make the bet, hit send. When you hit altitude, you got to turn off your Wi-Fi. So you won't know if you won or lost until you land. And then when you land, it's like, all right, are we going to keep going to the casino or are we turning back on the plane? Refresh. All the
money would be gone.
That's back on the plane, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
No, like I want to see San Francisco. I want to see Purdy. I want to see McCaffrey. I like that kind of stuff. But there was a time, when the game started, I was rooting for Detroit like they were my home team. I liked the story. I wanted to see anybody but the Chiefs. Baltimore, San Francisco, Baltimore, Lions, anyone. Like I want to see Detroit win, but I'm glad San Francisco won. Then they got a raw deal last year. But I don't want to see the Chiefs. They're not interesting. I don't find no other team excites me. I don't like the Taylor Swift stuff. I don't like it. If it wasn't for being the Super Bowl, it's a game I wouldn't even watch. Like it's not exciting to me.
You don't like the
Chiefs?
surfer?
The Chiefs don't interest me. Like I like.
I'm
Patty.
gonna watch San Francisco. I'll be there. Brandon
Patty's awesome.
Screaming like a crazy person.
I think Patty's awesome, but other than that, like the Chiefs don't interest me at all.
They were cool a couple years ago.
The cry, like the whining, bro. You cannot see the guy at all. Just ready to play and focused. Everything is whining to the referee about something or having a face like, bro.
Doesn't he walk like a whiny little kid? He walks like he's pouting all the time. Like he's walking like this.
He's the LeBron of the NFL, bro. Yo, apparently something happened and he wasn't. It was like the defense was on the field and
he walked down to the ref
on the field and got the ref to talk to the ref
in his jacket. He's talking. Hey, ref, hold on, bro.
How can you do that? Yo,
pay attention.
It's crazy.
You're not going for the purple team, bro. You're going for the red team. Get your shit together.
The skill level's great to watch him play, but I can't watch the whining.
You read the script. You read the script already. What are you doing?
The script is
I will say this:
when it comes, jacket if you need it.
When it comes to the Chiefs, I like what Andy Reid is building. He 4 straight in Philly, and then now he's got 6 straight championships games. He's building. He's to me right up there with Belichick. If he wins this one,
he's elite.
He's up there like the best of all time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
2 different franchises.
We argue about system quarterback. I think Mahomes is a system quarterback who happens to be in a great system because he's an athlete. He can throw the ball because he's had this with Alex Smith, with McNabb. He's never had that caliber player, that next step to make his system amazing. And now he's got it, and it's unstoppable out there. He's got a tight end that's very good. And now this season, of all the seasons he has, probably the top 3 defense in the league. So it's all working out for him. So if they happen to get there and they win, I'm going to focus on, all right, Andy Reid is building a dynasty quarterback legacy type thing. I'll get behind that. But I have no time for the Chiefs.
I'm rooting for a tie game.
That's how I feel about my team. I think Kyle finally got a quarterback that can run the system how he wants it.
Well, hold on. We're jumping there. Are we still?
I'm rooting for a tie game.
We're wrapping up the Baltimore and Chiefs.
6 overtimes, and they just cancel a game.
Wrapping up Chiefs and Baltimore. None of us were happy, even though some of us picked Chiefs. We're not happy with the outcome. It is what it is. We'll see what next year holds. We're not going to do any Lamar bashing on a day like today. But I tell you what, I'm never going to
bash Lamar.
Listen, I was reading Dude's tweets or his text. I'm like, bro, I get it. I've not watched the Ravens game all season long. But I was going to do how did they put up 30 points? His numbers are nothing. His numbers are crap. So I'm not here for that.
I don't care.
They should have played better, bro.
And then said, I'm not here for that.
MVP.
No, bro.
I don't see how you get MVP after playing like that in that game.
Most Vasecki.
It's a regular season award.
Same thing, dude.
Yeah, he's lucky it's regular season.
It's a regular season award.
Everybody thinking.
It's a regular season award.
That's all it is. And hope he may get that to solidify that dud last night and make him feel good about his season.
He could have it. I wanted him to win.
I'm with you there too. I like to sometimes root for the person also. He seems like a decent dude, no nonsense, no bullshit on and off the field. I like guys like that. I root for a guy like I think Dak is not a good quarterback, but Dak doesn't seem to be a douchebag. So I hope Dak does well sometimes.
Yeah, but the only douche is Allen.
Bro. Stop being a hater, dude. Just listen. You wish Tua was half the quarterback. You wish. Yeah,
I'm not a Josh Allen fan.
Listen, we don't talk tight ends.
I think it's on tape. Felix, we were top 3 quarterbacks. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Herbert. Those are my top 3 quarterbacks in that order.
I like Josh Allen, the pass rusher.
Oh, I hope he comes to Buffalo. Get rid of Von Miller. Yeah. He's old.
No, he's coming to Indy.
Okay, good. All right, you guys. Listen, you only put 12 people on the or only 11 on defense, right? I think you might have gotten about 13 or 14 already.
It's okay.
So AFC Championship game. It was tough.
We'll take the penalty.
Rob, 49er.
Yes, boy.
Did you go out and get yourself a Dan Campbell jersey for being the 12th player on that team? Holy crap.
Man, my blood pressure was through the roof, man. I think that's why I got sick right now, man.
Yeah, you had a lot going on yesterday, bro.
Lord.
I'll tell you what, it's easy to watch.
Loving them in the fourth quarter.
I said we cannot go out like this, man. This is dumb. Oh my gosh.
To the Lions, bro.
Exactly.
The Lions, dude. They got a lot of stink to wash off.
I was like, let it be.
They look like the Lions,
Rams, Cowboys, but I was like, to the Lions, man. Come on, man.
It's just weird to lose to the Lions, even though they had a heck of a season.
Yeah, they had a good season, man.
24-7, and that's it. You get a fluke touchdown in the end. Like we were screaming about it here. Me and my father on the chat. Take the points. You have a 14-point lead, 2 possessions. You can get a field goal. 3 possessions is a huge deal. Nope. Because if you miss the field goal, you're where you are when you get stopped on 4th down. So you have the potential for the points. Get the points. They miss it. Fluke play, touchdown, fumble, touchdown. That's a big deal.
Miss it?
What?
They didn't run the ball because they didn't run the ball. They was gashing us, and you want to.
Bro, he hit your boy. He hit your boy Reynolds in his hand.
Ball, like
he hit Reynolds, bro, right like this. Not the one he had to go back. That was a bad pass.
Or the decision.
They should have ran the ball. Like you're averaging 5.
Yeah, but still, that doesn't. Just because he dropped it, don't make it a good right decision.
Exactly.
Wrong players can have the right outcome.
Yeah, listen, you're up 24-7 at half. You come out. They go down and they kick a field goal. You go down there. If you kick the field goal, you're right back where you started at the beginning of the half, and half the quarter is gone.
With half the quarter gone.
No.
Now our play calling, our decision making is probably being pressed.
Yeah. Yep. And they weren't doing like some off the wall plays. They were literally getting 6-7 yards a carry every time they handed off. They was in complete control of that game. Like you don't. Bro,
you're down. You're up. Then they kick a field goal, and you go down there, and instead of you taking the point that Cal just took, like Cal could have said, "Hey man, I'm down 24-7. I ain't kicking a field goal. I'm gonna go for it.
I'm gonna go for it."
Exactly. Cal like, I'm gonna get these 3 points.
You play a lot more free when you got at that point. You're down by 17, nothing to lose. You're gonna go on every 4th down. You're gonna go deep in your playbook with the 2 best offensive players, McCaffrey, in my opinion, Debo, on that offense. They're gonna go buck wild and see what happens. So you got to take the points. You got to keep it out of reach.
Cal kicked the field goal there with a kicker who missed the kick earlier.
Yes,
exactly.
Yep.
And Cal was still like, "Nah, I need these 3 points."
He said it in the press conference.
Gotta have them.
He said we got down there, we drove, and I said, you know what? All right, let's get the 3. It's not enough, but it's something that we can go. We got it down to 2 possessions. All we got to do is get a stop, and we roll.
Even the end of the game, it was 4th down. You're down by 10. Get the field goal, because if you miss the touchdown, you're done. Like, why were you
started on the end of the game?
Why were you doing that?
Don't get me started on the end of the game. This dude went down there, ran the ball.
Who does
and
that?
then called a timeout. Like, the game's over, buddy. It's over.
Look at me. They're never going to expect it. We're going to hand it off. Why would you do that?
Once you call that timeout,
oh my God,
it's over, bro. You're not getting an onside kick. It's over. Once you call that timeout.
Yeah, you had
go
nothing.
To your offensive coordinator, you say, Ben, you throw this shit in the end zone. I don't care. We cannot use the timeout. Throw it in the end zone. It's either a touchdown or it's incomplete. Throw it in the end zone.
That's it, bro.
I don't care if you chuck the shit. I don't care if Goff chucks it into the upper row. We cannot use this timeout.
Yep.
Once you use that timeout, it's over, buddy. Nah. He runs the ball and then uses the timeout.
I couldn't believe that.
Louis, I understood what you were saying last night.
That blew my mind.
That's what got him there. That's the mole of the team. But like we were saying, or just trying to explain, you got to understand the magnitude. You got to understand the momentum has changed. You got to be strategic now. You can't be gung-ho.
You can't abandon it. I mean, I get it. I get where you guys side overall. I'm just playing the devil's advocate, but it doesn't matter. Whatever you are. It wasn't a field goal at the 45-yard line. It was a field goal at the 30-yard line. Like, that's where you kick the field goal.
That's where you do it.
Who's gone for it more than anybody ever.
At 4th and 2, at the 50, you go for it. I'm
not saying it's smart. I'm saying that's what he does.
When you're in no man's land, 40 to 45, it's a long field goal, a short punt, you go for it. Not when you're at the 30-yard line up 2 touchdowns. You have to know. And you said it on here before.
Do that. And
you said it on here before. The loser mentality is playing spoiler, doing this. You're not having to come back and go on 4th down. You have the lead. All points are good points when you have the lead.
That was
you got to break that mentality.
Yeah, that's probably his biggest fault as a coach is he was still acting like he was the 2-16 Lions trying to beat a good team. When you're a good team, just play and stop trying to feel like you don't have to keep putting up touchdowns or you're not going to win. That mentality. He even said in a press conference
he did the same thing in the Dallas game.
Listen, my issue with him is they keep telling me, "Oh, he's aggressive. He's aggressive. He's been aggressive the whole year. He's been aggressive the whole year." But to me, is it really aggressive if you just going by what your analytics people say and you're not understanding where you at in the game, what part of the game this is?
By analytics.
No, he is super analytics. He has like 7 different Chinese people up there telling him what to do. Like, that's not aggressive to me.
I think he would. Yeah. If he's listening to that and making a decision, that takes a lot of what I think away. I look at him like a football player. He's like, I want this. We do this. We Lions. And he goes and he makes the
he's
call.
Looking at it like Jing Chow up there said it's 98%.
Time to do it.
If I kick a field goal, there's a 90% chance. They broke it down. If he would have kicked the field goal, he had a 90.3 chance, 90.3 chance of winning. If he goes for it and makes it, it's a 90.8 chance of winning.
Yeah.
This dude looking at, and he's Juntao calling down saying, "Hey," Juntao calling down like, "Hey, you got to go for it." This is the thing with Frank Wright. Frank Wright used to say the same thing. He used to stand up in the press conference and say it too. "Oh, it's a strong green." They called from upstairs and said it's a strong green. So be a coach.
Yeah, bro. It's football.
Have some feeling for a game.
Yeah. At the end of the game, the most points wins. It's simple. Yeah. It's super easy to do that. And
hey, I play Madden all the time. I kick my field goals.
Oh, this guy. But dude, it like you're running the ball all over them. They couldn't stop the run. Goff's passes were timed. Like everything was going fine. And then you get a little hiccup and it all falls apart. And then, like, I get it. You don't want to go in the press conference, but guys, I should have did this, should have that. You're going to stand in the press conference. I'm sticking to my guns. That's what got us here. I have no regrets. I get it. In my opinion, you go to your team and say, "Listen, guys, you know what? This might be on me. I should have get the field goal. Should have trusted the defense. X, Y, and Z." Then Reynolds should have stood up and said, "No, it's on me. That first 4th down that hit me in the chest and that drop, that's on me, guys." That was a horrible one also. The one behind him, I get it. It's a tough throw or a tough catch, being behind. But he hit him in his chest in that first one. And then they get the Dewey text. You want to know why Reynolds was doing bad? And he showed he took a bet on him. All of a sudden, I knew. The game was over.
All I needed was one catch, bro, and my man couldn't catch a cold.
It was the worst.
That's so funny.
But I tell you what, if I was the head coach,
playing smart.
If I was the head coach and Ben Johnson called that run, and I had to waste my time out, Ben Johnson would have been walking home. I would have been like, "I hope you get the commander's job."
Yeah.
I hope you get the commander's job.
So now go back to piggyback on that, right? So like you said, under a minute,
just buried our love.
You run at the goal line, but 4th and 2, when you've been gashing us, you decide to pass. Make it make sense.
Yeah, look at these guys. You have 15 for 93 with Montgomery. Gibbs 12 for 45. Williams at 42 yard. Laporte 9 for 97. Amon-Ra 7 for 87. Your boy Josh Reynolds 1 for 25. Like you had the 4th down play. Why are you running the ball? You have Laporta. He was dogging everybody out there. Now we're gonna hand it off. I don't get it, man.
Dude, he said in the whatchamacallit that he told his guys that this might have been our only chance. because of how hard it is to get back there.
Yeah, not that I believe
it's true.
But
it is.
It's
but it also
true,
had me
but
thinking,
it's true.
He just
Then
had an
play
amazing
smart.
draft class, and they're all great. You're not going to be able to keep them all. So he's got like two more
He's
years,
telling the truth. Listen, Pat
But look
McAfee
at the
talks
NFC.
about it
Who
all
do you
the
have
time.
except for the 49ers? There's no one in the NFC
This
that's going to continue with you at least for a year, in my opinion.
Pat McAfee says it all the time.
Packers.
He went to the Super Bowl as a rookie, and when they lost, he was like, we'll be back next year. We'll be back. Never went back.
That was Dan Marino's second year.
Like
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Marino got it. Like, I'll be back. Never again, bro.
Yep.
Never again. It's hard.
Teams.
Yep.
No,
So if
it's
you're there,
hard,
I thought
man.
You don't
how,
play crazy. You get more points to make your lead bigger, to give them an extra possession with a limited time frame to get those possessions in.
Yeah.
It seems simple, but we're not professional coaches, but we're dudes with eyes and Dewey plays Madden. We see what's going on.
Professional
And
coach.
And when you look at it, the Packers are the youngest team in the league.
Yeah, man.
So
in that division too.
And anything can happen. I mean,
I'm just saying, like, the Packers are the youngest team in the league, and their quarterback is better than yours. So, yeah, you might have some issues trying to get back.
So you got to play smart, man. Aggression and smart, they're not exclusive. You can do the same thing. Field goal going up by 3 scores is aggressive. You're up by 3 possessions. That's aggressive.
Yeah.
It's also smart.
That's aggressive. Yeah.
Bro, yeah,
but not when Jules
like
telling
Campbell,
you
bro.
it's a strong green.
Oh, you got to stop that, bro.
Strong green.
I wonder if Johnson's like, man, I gotta get recruiting. I gotta get going in Washington. I gotta get out of this. I can't take another 2 weeks for the Super Bowl. Screw this. Hey, Montgomery, go run that real quick. I got plans.
And then I was listening to Mike Lombardi, and he was saying how the analytics is drip. Have you guys been seeing the little thing at the bottom of the ticker that's saying that they should go for it?
Yeah.
On some of the games?
Yeah, they put the little percentage thing next to it.
Yeah. And he's like, have you ever seen it say don't go for it yet? And I'm sitting there trying to remember, like, you know what? I have not seen it say
I'm not gonna pay attention
one
to that
time,
now.
don't go for it.
yeah.
Every time it pops up, it says, go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
So we're all in agreement that Detroit shit the bed. But Brock Purdy, this guy, I mean, he did what we thought Lamar would do. Get back there, pass, show a little bit of a break, and take off, and look great doing it.
I was just about to say that
He made Greg Olson's life difficult because Olson spent the first 5 runs saying how he's unathletic, and then he kept doing it, and it kept looking really good doing it. And Olson was like, "Purdy looking pretty athletic there." I mean, he flipped so easy. Like, dude, you gotta. I was so tired of hearing it. I'm glad he ran like that, man.
He made some timely runs, man.
He made some timely. You're 100% right, bro.
And he looked good doing it too. He was cute.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing the fat tour run.
Get these yards.
But 20 or 31.
What I do like about him when he runs, you see him protecting the ball. He's not running loose and all that. He got 2 hands on it. Protecting.
He's got a little Josh Allen in him, though. He's diving forward instead of taking a slide. Like, hold on, bro. You're a tiny dude.
You got to beat them too.
But players respond to that. Your quarterback's out there lowering his head and getting an extra yard. Your team's going to respond to it.
Going back to your Patrick Mahomes, you see how they missed a personal foul on Purdy? If that was Pat, they definitely would have called that one.
Was that the play? I had text something about it. Something like
that.
I
think when McNeil busted.
Yeah, because it was under. Yeah, he hit him with his helmet under the chin.
Yeah, he ain't earned it yet. You got to earn that.
Gets up and goes to play the next play. He doesn't.
Mr. Irrelevant, bro. Like a wet seal. He's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Yep. He ain't earned it yet. Patty earned it. He ain't earned it.
No, he didn't. He cries for it as hard as he possibly can.
Patty earned it.
He flops and cries.
Elijah Mitchell, 4 for 7, 1 touchdown.
Boom. MVP.
Backup running back out there killing it. Everybody scores.
Well, he got like
anybody had the Mitchell anytime?
No, nobody's gonna.
I don't think so. It's probably like plus 6,000. McCaffrey 4 for 42 on the receiving. Ayuk 3 for 68. That 1 for 51. Debo 8 for 89. Looking great out there. Kittle timely.
2 for 25.
Juwan Jennings, get out of here with that friggin' one-handed only catch you had crap.
That was the Giants catch.
Oh, man. But I'm happy that the 49ers are there. They're my pick for the season. I've been rooting for them hard, bro.
That was a big play, man.
Big play, big catch.
Because Dewey was talking shit about him all day long. So obviously he was going to show up.
Put him on that over 2.5. That boy would have dropped that real quick.
Bro, Badgley 1 for 1. Moody missed his first one, and he still went out there and kept kicking. Like, I don't know. This guy's kicking, so we got to not have him kick.
Yeah. That's what happens when the coach they go out there and get the points.
You see the Lions kicking. He was mad when he didn't get the opportunity. He was like, for real? I'm not going to go.
Yeah, I'd be mad.
I'd be pissed too, bro. Like, you brought me here for? I do.
I'm a Hurricanes legend, and this is what you got me out here doing?
And he's, the third guy so far this season? He's obviously good because they had to cut everybody else. So he knows what he's doing. He's getting the ball through the uprights. We're going to sit him down. We're not going to do this.
It could be because I've never kicked, so I'm not good at it. But I'm not going to lie. If it was the game on the line and they chose not to kick, I'd be like, shoo, all right, go for it, bro. I'm not getting beat down after this game. I know that much.
Like Tyler Bass had to leave his whole social media after that Bills game. He had to be off the internet. Nope. But yeah, I mean, Detroit next year, the division you got, who knows what Minnesota ends up doing if Kirk comes back or not, but you got to worry about Green Bay. If Baker's there, maybe worry about Tampa Bay. We'll see some of the coaching changes with Atlanta and stuff like that. They may be doing something.
Wrong division.
No, the conference though. Rams maybe. Dallas will do something, but they'll shit the bed in the playoffs. It's Philly. Philly's probably going to fall off. Except for the 49ers still being the class of that division, possibly.
Philly. I'm going to be watching Philly all year long because I just think this is going to be hilarious.
They're going to fall from grace big time?
I think with Vic Fangio as the DC and Joystick as the OC, this is bound to be hilarious. I think they might fight on the sideline. I think one game next year, they're going to fight because Fangio is going to go over there like, yo, my defense is tired, Joystick, and you just threw the 56th attempt of this game. Like, they're tired. Stop it. And they're going to fight. And old man Fangio is going to wipe Joystick all over the field.
Good riddance.
You think he calls him Joystick?
Oh, he's probably going to be like, listen, Joystick, this isn't Madden. Stop throwing the goddamn ball. They're tired.
They had some more Fangio.
You know how hard it is to play zone?
If somebody gave me that nickname, I would tell them to never call it again. It's got to be the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
What?
He's got to be out there and say, like, no, don't call me that.
What, Joystick?
Yeah.
No, why? He's Joystick.
You look at him, he's got man boobs. Call him moobs.
No, man, this dude audible into a hook and lateral, and then came back and ran Statue of Liberty to win the bowl game. He's Joystick, all right?
Okay. I mean, those are two pretty impressive plays, so I guess. What are you saying,
Joystick?
That Fangio, all his defensive coaches, like they do all their work or whatever, and he wouldn't let them present what they found for the week or whatever to the team. He would take all the info from all the coaches and he would present it to the team. So a lot of people, coaches and players, were just tired of hearing Fangio.
It's a defensive coordinator. He's supposed to present.
Well, if you have somebody put in work on something they found, they should be able to talk about it.
We're not here for
let your coaches. Well, that's it. It's an old school way. That's why. So it's not that it's wrong, but it's old school.
You won't say nothing.
Bro, these
Fangio will fight you, boy.
Half my team is arguing with Dolphin fans on Twitter, bro. Like, this is not the same NFL that it used to be. These cats are on Snapchat while they play.
That's why Miami may fall off worse and worse. And the guys can't get out. They can't get out of their own way.
Nobody gonna say nothing to Fangio because Fangio gonna fight you, boy.
He's made the city of brotherly love. It might be good over there. Maybe that'll make his personality a little better. Maybe it'll fit in.
Fangio gonna fight that boy. Fangio will be like, what? What? You what? You just called the 57th attempt passing with Jalen Hurts. I'm about to fight you.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. So we're gonna do the Super Bowl preview next week. But we've got the Chiefs, the 49ers. We'll break it down more, hopefully, with positions and all that. We'll try to get into it. Preliminary guess, though, I'm going San Francisco. Where are they playing
Playoff
this year?
Vegas.
Yeah, it's almost like a home game for them.
Almost like a home game for Patty. He dominates there. They should name that stadium Patrick Mahomes Stadium.
But then the last time he was in this season, he lost without even scoring a touchdown.
They said, you know how bad it feels, how bad the Raiders must feel. They got to actually paint the Chiefs logo on it.
Who are the chefs?
I'm going with playoff Patty. It's my pick.
We'll break it down next week. We'll go quarterback by quarterback, all the stats. We'll have a full Super Bowl show for the people.
I'm going with the Swifties.
No,
Felix Swift scared me, man. That's
playoff Patty. I'm going with playoff Patty and the Swifties.
You can go get yourself a device.
Oh my God. They said if you look up swag surfing on Spotify, I don't have Spotify, but I guess they have like video or whatever for the song, like the visual. They said if you go listen to swag surfing, it has Chiefs players on the on the video now.
Like I can't, dude. Like it bothers me so much. It bothers me so much that they're pushing Taylor Swift. It drives me crazy, bro.
She's made them with all the stuff that since she's gotten involved with Kelsey, the first time she's ever showed up, like $350 million.
Did you see the video I sent you guys on how much she's gonna have to do to get back to the Super Bowl?
Who? Taylor Swift?
I think so.
Yeah,
she has to fly from Tokyo or some crap.
Yeah, because her concert's in Tokyo, but it's
like
I guess
they're before, but everything
they're ahead. Yeah, and they said after her concert, if she leaves like an hour later, she has to fly back or something. She'll get at the Super Bowl at around 6:00.
Bro, I could see them showing her walk through the tunnel, and like she arrives at halftime, and they get to show half of the halftime of Taylor Swift in there, and that's good. They're gonna make a spectacle.
They gotta interrupt Usher's show, like, Usher, hold up, Taylor Swift's here.
Yeah, off the stage, bro. Our original, she said no to us, so we had to set her up with one of our players and get him to the Super Bowl. So she has to come anyway.
So she has to.
And just teasing that she'll be there. Those Swiftie nerds will be glued to the TV the entire day, boosting even the pre-game shows, bro.
They look so in love after the game. It was the first time watching them kiss. It was just magical.
Some dude was like oddly watching him. I was like, bro, why are you like looking at him like that?
Yeah, why are you watching them hug and kiss, bro?
He was like, he had like that smirk, like he was so happy watching it. I'm like, bro, that's some weird ass.
Yeah, he's watching, man. I'm watching Kelsey and the Swiftie.
Yeah, he's going to memory bank that one.
Yeah.
NFC, AFC Championship games, Super Bowl
in the books.
Go 49ers, but I'm not much excited for it. Hopefully it changes.
This is the one. This is the one that I didn't want.
Yeah. When do they come out with those black? Their Thursday night jerseys to get the bright red.
Something.
AFC is the home team, so San Francisco has to wear the white.
I'll take that. Even the Chiefs red is boring. It's boring in an ugly yellow. It's fucking boring.
I ain't gonna lie. I like them San Francisco all white Johns. Them white pants and the white jerseys. Them things is hard.
Throw the black out there too, bro. I'm all for it.
That's 94.
Yeah,
There's nothing the Chiefs have that is appealing. Nothing.
No,
all of it's
nothing. Nothing. The Chiefs are a boring team. That is a boring team.
Yeah, man. Everything is boring about them.
Rice, bro. That's my guy.
SMU.
Who you betting on? Who you gonna pick so I can go against?
I gotta go. Like individually or a game?
Yeah, make sure you send the bets up before us. We know who to go opposite of.
I bet everybody. If somebody scores in that damn game, I'm not gonna complete the parlay, but I hit something on them.
You should bet all the individuals.
Somebody scored.
I need to start doing that. I'd be fine.
Yeah, someone. I don't know who it is though. No, Dewey will have the one guy that's not there.
I hit 7 out of 8 on one of my parlays yesterday. Armand St. Brown didn't score a touchdown. The only one I didn't miss.
Yeah, I've been obliterated, and I'm happy about it because I
was so mad because I was about to take Monty, and for some reason I went with St. Brown.
Those two scoring was every week. I did Gibbs and Montgomery every week. Just pick them both.
Bro, both those guys, 1,000 yards scrimmage for the season, 10 touchdowns each. I mean, dude, they had a team, man. They got to fucking coach better. I had the kicker. Tucker's got to get one. Didn't get it. Lamar had to get a rushing touchdown. Didn't get it. Yeah, so desperation bet. He had 38 yards rushing in the fourth quarter. Will he get 48? Yes. Boom, go. Desperation bet hit that. That saved that game. Lost some in the later game, but then put together a crazy parlay. I don't know, whatever it was, I hit that. So I was down yesterday, but not as bad as I was. So I need one or two almost guaranteed bets, all but guaranteed bets for the Super Bowl, and I'm putting everything on them, and that's it. I'm just going to let it ride and see what happens.
The only thing I won this week was boxing.
I saw that. And the one I had, Raekwon Smith, I put in the like a $25 bet to win 40. That's the only bet I hit in that game that I started the game with. I was like, you got to be kidding me, bro.
Roquan getting his tackles?
Yeah, he hit it in the third quarter. I only bet $20 on it because I didn't want to lose it. And it was done in the third quarter. It was the best bet I had in that game.
So you know how when you pick tackles, it gives you tackles and assists.
No, I know that's tough to watch.
Well, I picked a guy to get 3 tackles. I think it was Branch. And then after I did the bet or whatever, and I'm looking through my bet, it says this is for solo tackles only, not assist tackles. And I'm like, what the hell is that? I didn't know that was an option. So, of course, it's the fourth quarter. All I hear is Branch on the tackle, Branch on the tackle. The motherfucker had 0 in the fourth quarter. I'm like, dude, everything he gets is an assist, bro. I got absolutely robbed.
He's fucking fucking Zach Thomas.
Yeah, Smith, he had, let me see, I'm bringing it up right now. He had a total of 16. 5 solo, a total of 16. So there's a whole bunch of half sacks in there. That looks so good on my $41 bet because I bet 20 and win 41. Like
16 in a game is crazy, even if it's not. Yeah. I wish
we got 10 more minutes. I watched Dune today.
It was awesome, wasn't it?
It was good. It was very good. It was very good. Yeah. Now I'm super excited for part 2 to come out.
I can't wait for part 2.
I thought it was a strictly streaming movie, but it hit the theaters. Like it was.
Yeah, they did the HBO Max theater at the same time.
I'm going to the theaters. Like this one was awesome on the regular TV with my bedroom TV 50-inch. I want to see that shit up on the big screen. That was a damn good movie.
No,
and the characters are all good. You got 10 people from Marvel in there?
Yeah, that shit was legit. Part 2 gonna be part 2.
So I gotta watch it.
Gonna be legit.
What you're saying?
Yeah, you gotta watch it. It's a good movie. 2.5 hours long, but it's not boring. It keeps you into it the whole time.
It's not a Marvel movie.
Or you're just saying the actors are in it?
Yeah, there's some Marvel guys. They got what's the name? Batista's in it.
But just the actors is what you're saying.
Yeah.
But Thanos is in it. Batista, Mary Jane.
Thanos is in
Drax.
it. Batista's in it.
Who else? You got
Drax is Batista.
Dude from Thor. Thor, the Bootstrap Bill. He's in it. He's also
Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner's boyfriend. He's in it.
This is a good cast, bro. Jason Momoa and Aquaman.
Chalamet, whatever his name is. He's gonna be pissed in part 2. His whole family's gone.
Timothy
Chalamet. He was pretty
good.
His
name Chalamet. I thought it was Chalamet.
Shallots.
Willy Wonka was in it. My girl from Silo, Rebecca something or other from Sweden. I can't
Romaine
say it.
Stamos.
She was good. You see Silo yet?
Nah.
Nah, bro.
I watched the first episode and I stopped.
That's awesome. It's a great show.
Is it? It looked like something I was gonna like, and then I end up not liking it.
Nah, you got to go because like the people in the first episode are gone. They're done. They don't come back.
Oh yeah, I'm watching the new True Detective right now. That's good.
I'm watching Halo.
I'm trying to get into Halo.
I don't like it. I haven't even played a game, but the preview came for season 2. I'm like, yo, it looks kind of badass. I'm like,
they said
season 2.
Good.
Yeah, so there's a season 1, so I'll look it up. Sure, there's a season 1. I'm like, all right, let's go, Master Chief, and see what you got. And so far, episode 1, it's pretty badass.
I'm watching. The only thing I'm watching right now is Kanan and True Detective.
Dewey, Those Who Live, next month.
I can't wait because I'm telling you, this
Those
thing
Who Live
I'm watching
what?
right now is brutal, my guy. Absolutely brutal. I've never
Walking Dead is not done yet?
No, I'm on I'm not gonna lie. I'll sit down and be like, oh, I didn't know I was this far through the season, and then I'll watch the episode, and I know if I think that I need to go back and watch, I'm like, I don't have time. I can't do that. I just keep playing it.
It's 8 seasons. What season you on?
It's like a segmented show at this point. Like there's no body of work that I'm waiting on to end. It's like CSI. Every episode, they're just like a new character and they're at his house and now there's a new mystery. Like, what the fuck is this? It's no longer a show.
I mean, listen, I enjoyed it, but if you're looking, it has absolutely nothing to do with the characters may show up later, but nothing to do with anything The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Watch Dead City. You watch Daryl, right? You got to watch Dead City.
Yeah, I need.
That's no clue what you nerds are talking about.
I'm totally lost.
You're the nerd. And I'm watching Seinfeld every day when I eat dinner. I'm watching Seinfeld.
Oh, speaking of Seinfeld, this weekend, baby.
Who's that?
Curb is back.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Is it a new episode of the series or what? Just the final season, right? Season 9 or something?
Final season.
3-4 years later, right?
Yeah. Season 12.
So I'm watching.
There's nothing better on TV than Curb. Trust me.
I'm watching in Seinfeld.
When I talk.
When I watch Seinfeld, it's like the first podcast. It's just nobody says anything. They just talk about their own shit, and we sit there and listen to it. I mean, that sounds kind of like a podcast. It's just people talking in their own circle and other people listening to it. They're like the
funny
original
thing is,
podcast.
though, I never got into Seinfeld, but Curb is my shit.
I've never seen
I can't wait.
Maybe I'll look into it.
Larry David is the funniest guy.
He's good.
It's just crazy. Him and plus you got Black. Black is on another level.
What's that, a show or a person?
Level. No, Black is you know JB Smooth?
I do know him. He's funny.
Yeah, he's in Curb. He's Black. He's Larry David's roommate.
I saw that where the guy's coming to collect money from him when he sends him out to the door. I'm not sure that's the preview of this season or an old episode.
Cooper Manning.
Larry, you owe me money. And he sends him out to the door. My money.
They always listen. Black is Larry's muscle. He's his roommate. Black don't let nothing happen to Larry. Trust me.
Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe if I got time. Rob, what do you got?
Dog, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Last.
And what am I watching? Watching Kanan and Lawless, Mass Reeves.
Let's go.
You want to know?
You're Larry David, bro. I know you can't
listen. So last season, right? Black was dating some chick. I think what was her name? Veronica. Just say Veronica Rodriguez, right? So he won like a vacation, but the flights and everything was in this girl's name, Veronica Rodriguez. But they broke up. So he just started dating all kind of Veronica Rodriguez. He's like, one of them is gonna come on this vacation with me.
That's a good move, bro. That's a heads up play.
He had the old lady, like she was like a politician or something. He was trying to get with it. No, it was hilarious, dude. Let me see. Curb.
When does it come out?
This weekend. What is it? The
network?
4th? I think.
What network?
HBO,
right?
Yeah, it's always HBO. I think it's the 4th. Season 12. The 4th. It's just
Season 12. I'm good.
Yeah. Between Larry, listen,
Reacher.
You got Larry, you got Black, and you got Jeff. You know Jeff Garland?
I was going to ask you, is he still going to be in there?
Yeah. Jeff is hilarious.
Well, I know it's funny where they kicked him off of the Goldbergs because he may have hit on a woman once in his life.
Yeah. He got kicked off the Goldbergs. They killed him off. But he's hilarious, Jeff. Ted Danson's in it. Ted Danson's, he's dating Larry's ex-wife. And it's hilarious.
You ever see that Creep Show with Leslie Nielsen and him?
Shit, it's 9:30. I got to go.
Yeah, sign us off, bro.
It's another episode.
Oh, before we go,
41, Antoine Bethel.
When you put us on Farmers Only, who's going to watch Farmer Needs a Wife on Fox? I think it comes out this weekend.
I might record it and watch it never.
Just making sure. No, nobody?
All right. But, as I always say, you can find us on farmersonly.com, christiansonly.com, Black Planet, Mi Gente, TikTok, MySpace, Instagram. We're all out there. Holla at us. YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. And we out.